How's it going, my measly bizarre people? We got some very exciting news today. Something that I don't believe anyone was expecting in a million years. A Marvel fighting game created by Arc System Works. Now, originally, I was gonna make a video on Bleach Rebirth of Souls today, going over like Aizen or something like that. But um, this is clearly far more important, far more exciting. Now, before I really hop into the trailer and talk about what I want to talk about, there is one bad thing that came out of this whole trailer. At the state of play, when it was announced, there was one bad thing. Can you guys guess what it is? I'm gonna tell you. The game comes out in 2026, so this game definitely isn't gonna come out anytime soon. that's that's really the bad news that we're gonna have to wait a year and some change. Probably towards the middle of the year, this game is most likely gonna come out. So that's about the only negative thing I can say. Now, originally, when I first saw this right here, I thought it was, I saw Captain America, I saw his shield and stuff. I thought that it was like a Marvel crossover with some type of Gundam anime thing like that, because I saw this guy right here, and if there weren't like, just looking at this how it is with no color, black and white right here, there's no way in a million years I would have thought this was Iron Man, but that's exactly who it is, and I love it. I love Iron Man's design in this game. I think like all the character designs are good, but Iron Man is clearly standing out right here because he has the Gundam look. I think everyone else looks pretty much like r- regular, like they're how they would regularly look. I think Iron Man only looks really different. Like Iron Man is really standing out with this design they went with for him, and this it's really good. I'm really in love with it. Now we got, I don't want to say a lot. There's a lot that I could go over and talk about, but I'm gonna try to keep the initial video on this game a little short because I'm gonna be doing videos on this game, of course, whenever there's something new, and I kind of want to break this down because again, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, but I guess we could start with what we know. Created by Our System Works, of course, the goats. Now, they're clearly, let me reset this. They're clearly going for a more of a Dragon Ball Fighters style of game. Clearly, just based off this, let's go up. Bam. If that ain't a 2H, if that ain't a 2H anti-air, I really don't know what is. And we even got the let me turn this down just I don't know why it's freezing. Okay, there we go, there we go. Let's turn that up a little more. If that's not a 2H anti-air, I really couldn't tell you what is. And we got the air combos. Simple 1-2 hit. Of course, that's like the very, I can, just looking at it right here, I can see this being like, that's a heavy, this is a medium, that's a heavy. Heavy sends them down. And, I mean, I guess this is where, the difference starts to come in with this game. You can combo after, like, there's a ground bounce right here, as we can see. Or is it a ground bounce, or, was he just able to combo off of there? No, it kind of looks like he was just able to combo off of that. But man, we got tags, we got switching. I mean, it says 4v4 tag fighter, right? Which is different. It's different. Fighters was just a 3v3. So I actually don't know what this character's name is, but I know who she is to some degree. I just don't know the character's name. Now Spidey over here, Spider-Man, he is this right here. Is this reminiscent to Ultra Instinct's Goku's dodge? Is it? I don't know. I don't know, but that could really be um dangerous. It could really be dangerous. Someone I really want to focus on is All right, actually I made a cut right there. I actually wanted to talk a little bit more about Spider-Man and this Spidey sense ability because I feel like this is really loud because he does this again. He does this again somewhere in the video. Let's just try to skip to it. Was that it right there? I, I think it was. I honestly think it might have been. He does it somewhere again. And I don't. The point I'm trying to make is that this version that we see, I don't know why Twitter does that when you keep like skipping forward or back in the video so many times. But the point I'm trying to make is that this version of the dots he does, I think that's an EX version because of that right there. I'm pretty sure that's the EX version, but I'm also pretty sure he does it again. So we'll talk about it. We'll bring that up again when we see it. Spider-Man, his design is very simple, very simple. It looks like the Insomniac Spider-Man. Honestly, I guess I could talk about this right now, but there's kind of our first look at Thor. But this is, I mean, looking at Captain America and the Iron Man. This is clearly, when they first started around, like, you know what I mean. And looking at Captain America and Iron Man now, this it could have something to do with the lore, but it doesn't have to. So that's just something you keep in mind. You know. Now we got Star Lord in here. It's his turn to be shown off. Honestly, it might be because of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but Star Lord has been getting a lot more love with the movies. Then we got him in Marvel Rivals. Now in this, so I think Star Lord maybe I don't know. I feel like the um before the movie Star Lord wasn't talked about that much. Maybe I don't really know. I don't really know. We got Ghost Rider here. Now this is I know this is a different Ghost Rider for sure. Just solely going off of how his head looks, but I couldn't tell you exactly what Ghost Rider that is. But I know it's not like the original. Like it's not Johnny Blaze. That's not Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. But I don't know the guy's name honestly. But looks good though. It does look good. Um, we got this in here. This move right here. I don't know what you would call this. Is it a DP? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But the chain swinging, beautiful. I love that. I love the chain swinging. Now there he is, my boy, my goat, Doctor Doom. This is I feel like it's too early to be like, oh, I'm gonna be maining this character, I'm gonna be maining that character. But Doctor Doom, that walk, you see his walking animation? You see that? Do you see that? That's too cold. That's too cold. Okay, okay, okay. So, but I mean, between like from all the characters we've seen, Captain America and Doctor Doom are who I'm looking to be maining honestly. But it's a 4v4 game, so we got gonna be a lot of members on the team. Also, I think that's the second ability that we've seen that is a grab. So initially, I was thinking that La- Doctor Doom might be similar to like Broly, how Broly is in Fighters, because the grab, honestly, the even the grab itself kind of looks reminiscent to Broly. I'll probably try to put that up on the screen, but um, just based off the fact that the first big thing he does is grab his opponent, and his walking animation also very similar to Broly. I figured that he was gonna be somewhat like Broly, but kind of same but different, or similar but different, something like that. Now we got Storm, beautiful, of course. I don't really. let's get them. Mm, They they what yeah, they just don't miss with the character designs. They do not miss. Storm, she looks good. I mean, all of the characters look good, but I don't have anything in particular to say about her. That's pretty much it for the trailer. Itself, this is just showing off of the assist craziness. Let's see if we can see. Oh yeah, this. How could I forget about this? Wow, wow, wow. I wanna say that this move is kind of like the equivalent to doing your assist. Like you do a super, like in fighters, you do your level one super, then you call out your assist to do your level one super, and then so on and so forth. I kind of want to say it's similar to that, and yeah, that's kind of really all I can say because that's all we get. That's all we get. Maybe if we saw what really if we saw what happens after this, I could say a little bit more, but we don't. So that's all I can really say. Now, we get a little glimpse into the some of the characters' ultimates. Very good. Hold on, let's go back to that. Man, that looks really good with the particle effects coming in. That looks real good. Spider-Man, Doom. It looks like Doom's ultimate. Maybe like the Doom bots beat the crap out of you, and then well, it kind of looks like they just fly into you and then explode. But this is just a trailer. It's probably gonna change. We got Storm. There's something else here. Oh no. Okay. This is pretty much. This is it for the trailer. Now there's one more thing. There's one more thing I want to talk about in regards to Captain America, and that is this right here. This right here. What you're about to see. Let me turn this down. Now, pay very close attention. Cap throws his shield. So of course, Captain America has a projectile, and it's him throwing his shield. Now he throws his shield. He kind of. Okay, I messed it up. But he throws his shield, right? And he starts attacking, follows up on the combo starter, whatever you want to call it. But the shield comes back to him in the middle of the combo, and it's almost like it would seem to me like that's like a combo string, but it's not. At least not him throwing the shield, because after he throws it, he just stands there. So the person playing him didn't have to, throw in that kick and start the combo. This right here, the one, I guess that's just the 1-2. The 1-2 is the combo string. The shield just comes back to him after he throws it in a certain amount of time. That, I want to say that's everything. That's everything right here. I didn't have to full screen it, but man, let's just look at it and full motion, full timing. Beautiful. I could be wrong. That could be like a combo string. I don't know. Maybe it could be. It could be. It could be. But I don't really think it is. I don't really think it is. This is I'm talking. Um. Again, I said again that or I said previously that Spider-Man does do that dodging thing again, but we probably will not be able to find it. Or I probably won't be able to find it. Now we got a wall splat right there. I wonder after doing this, could he have called his assist and maybe switched out or something like that? Because I mean, that's a wall splat. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, beautiful. Now, right here, when he first does it in the trailer, it does not have. I mean, this one has the orange all around him. But in this, when he does it right here, the orange is only on the sensors, right? It's not all around his body, so that's making me believe that what he did right here is an EX version of just the of of the Spidey sense, and that's kind of that makes sense. because after, I mean, if you EX it, then you get a full well, not a full combo, but you get a, a hit after it. Or wait, now you do get a full combo after it. So that does make sense. That does make sense. Oh, he does it again right there. So man, what is that? That's clearly an input. That is obviously an input. So what is he did it pretty quickly, I think. So what is the input? But he did get a hit in right there. So maybe like, okay, so maybe let's look at it like this. This is a light version, just basic dodge. Medium version, you get a one hit after the dodge. EX version, meter burn version, you get a full combo starter from the dodge. Does that make sense? Let me know down in the comments. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's really all I want to talk about. Again, I kind of want to keep this video short because there's so much we could talk about. But if you made this far, go ahead, leave a like and subscribe, and tell me what you think about the game down in the comments below. Um, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. This is this is heat. This is fire. That'll be it for today. Until next time.